Today we are going to talk about the myth of the teen wolf alpha form, a topic that has divided fans for years. Some say the alpha form is nothing but a power-up with glowing eyes, claws, and veins bulging out like a horror movie villain ready to explode. Others see it as something deeper, almost mythical, something that separates true leaders from ordinary wolves. But here's the question. Is the alpha form truly as powerful, terrifying, and unstoppable as it appears, or is it more of a dangerous illusion, a mask covering the fragility beneath? That's what we're going to break down today. And trust me, by the time we're done, you might never see Scott McCall's glowing red eyes the same way again. But before we get too deep, let's build the mood. Imagine yourself walking down a dark hallway, shadows stretching, a faint growl echoing behind you. You know something is there, something primal, something ancient. And suddenly, two glowing red eyes cut through the darkness. Your first instinct, run. But what if I told you that same terrifying figure could also be the very thing protecting you? That paradox, that strange mix of fear and admiration, is exactly what makes the alpha form in Teen Wolf so fascinating. Welcome to TV series. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notifications bell so you'll never miss out on our deep dives, breakdowns, and the scariest, funniest, and most mysterious moments in Teen Wolf. Now let's get into it. The alpha form in Teen Wolf isn't just about power, it's about storytelling. Remember Peter Hale, brooding and fierce, transforming into an alpha with eyes glowing red? His entire presence screamed dominance. But then think about Scott McCall, the true alpha, glowing not because he killed his way to power but because he earned it. Doesn't that tell us something? Doesn't it hint that this myth of the alpha form is more about what it represents than just raw strength? But here's the scary part. This form also distorts the line between man and beast. Think about Peter Hale in Season 1. His alpha transformation wasn't sleek or majestic. No, it was monstrous, grotesque, like a nightmare dragged out of folklore. His form was all twisted flesh, claws, and sharp teeth. It's like the show was asking us, is the alpha form a blessing, or is it a curse that consumes you the more you embrace it? And here's where things get funny, in that ironic Teen Wolf way. Every time we saw a new alpha, fans would jump online and start comparing them. Oh, Derek looks cooler, Scott's glow is purer, Peter looks like he crawled straight out of a Halloween costume shop. It almost felt like picking characters in a video game, who had the scariest skin, who had the funniest glitch, and who actually had the skills to back it up. But let's talk myth. Where does this idea of the alpha form come from? In werewolf lore outside the series, the alpha is the leader of the pack, the strongest and most respected. Teen Wolf took that and cranked it up to 11. They gave us glowing eyes, superhuman strength, the ability to heal from almost anything, and a supernatural aura that could make even the bravest hunter hesitate. But then they twisted the myth again with Scott. He didn't have to kill for it, didn't have to cheat his way to it. He earned it through willpower, through choices. Almost like a superhero origin story buried in a horror show. Still, the show kept reminding us, power comes with consequences. Remember the alpha pack? They weren't majestic leaders. They were terrifying, brutal, almost comically evil at times. Their very existence was like the dark side of the alpha myth, proof that too much power can turn you into the monster you were supposed to protect your pack from. Here's where it gets spine-chilling. The transformations themselves. Think about the sound effects. Bones cracking, claws ripping through skin, the guttural growls. It was body horror at its finest. And yet, as fans, we couldn't look away. Why? Because there's something primal about it. It's the same reason we can't help but slow down when we pass an accident on the road. We don't want to see, but we have to. And then there are the funniest moments. Like when characters tried to explain werewolf logic to humans. Styles, with his sarcastic commentary, constantly poking holes in the so-called mystical rules. Imagine him saying, "So wait, glowing eyes make you stronger? What's next? Do they get Wi-Fi with that too?" His humor kept us grounded, reminding us that even in the face of glowing monsters, life can still be ridiculous. But the real mystery, the part that still keeps fans debating, is this. Does the alpha form make you a better leader, or does it only make you scarier? Scott proved leadership wasn't about glowing red eyes but about sacrifice, empathy, and doing the right thing even when it cost him everything. Yet, the show also made sure we remembered the raw intimidation factor of the alpha form. It was like carrying a badge of both fear and respect. Think about it. When Scott first roared as a true alpha, his enemies trembled. The roar wasn't just sound, it was power made physical, it was myth given a voice. Didn't you feel chills when he unleashed it? That wasn't just a teenager howling at the moon. That was a boy stepping into legend. And yet, the myth of the alpha form leaves us with a haunting question. If being an alpha is about leadership, why do so many alphas in the show end up corrupted, broken, or dead? Maybe the real curse of the alpha isn't the claws or the glowing eyes. It's the weight of responsibility, the loneliness of standing at the top. Because what's scarier than facing monsters in the dark? Being the monster everyone looks to for protection. Let me give you an analogy. Being an alpha in Teen Wolf is like being a king in a haunted castle. You might wear the crown, you might sit on the throne, but every shadow in the hallway whispers your name, every creak in the floorboards reminds you that power doesn't mean safety. It means every ghost, every enemy, every curse is aimed directly at you. And that's why the alpha form is so fascinating. It's terrifying and hilarious, powerful and tragic, a monster and a savior all wrapped into one glowing-eyed package. So the next time you see Scott's red eyes light up, ask yourself, is that the light of a hero or the warning glow of a predator waiting to pounce? Maybe it's both. Maybe that's the myth's power. It keeps us guessing, keeps us anxious, keeps us glued to the screen. Okay, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Do you think the alpha form is a gift, or do you see it as a curse? I'd love to know what side of the myth you stand on. Please like, share, and subscribe for more.